In the distant future, in a time where advanced technology had reached its zenith, lived a soldier named Aric. He was a part of a secret military organization that had developed experimental time travel technology. One day, during a routine mission, something went terribly wrong, and Aric found himself transported back in time to an era he couldn't recognize. As he regained his bearings, Aric realized he was in the midst of a vast battlefield. The clash of swords and the cries of soldiers filled the air. A quick assessment made him realize that he had been thrown into the heart of the ancient war described in texts he had read about. A war akin to the great Indian epic, the Yuga Sangram. Facing him were two armies, one known as the Surya Sena and the other, the Chandra Sena. They were led by two royal families vying for control of a mythical kingdom. Aric's appearance on the battlefield, clad in his futuristic combat armor, immediately attracted attention from both sides. He was viewed as an otherworldly being, an agent of destiny. Aric was soon joined by another mysterious warrior who seemed to have arrived through similar circumstances. They both spoke in a language that was incomprehensible to the ancient warriors. However, the second soldier carried a device that could translate their words into the ancient tongue. He introduced himself as Varun, and through the device, they were able to communicate with the warriors around them. Varun revealed that he possessed advanced weaponry and knowledge from a time centuries ahead. Recognizing the futility of the ongoing battle, he offered to end the war swiftly if the Surya Sena agreed to certain conditions. With their agreement, Varun presented his advanced weaponry: energy, projecting devices, explosive projectiles, and personal shielding technology. The battlefield transformed as Varun unleashed his technological arsenal. Ancient soldiers, used to conventional weaponry, were awestruck and terrified by the destructive power of these new devices. The Surya Sena, armed with Varun's technology, turned the tide of the battle in their favor. The once formidable Chandra Sena found themselves at a complete disadvantage. Within 2 days, what was poised to be a prolonged and bloody war came to an abrupt end. The Chandra Sena's leadership recognized the hopelessness of their situation and surrendered to the Surya Sena, now equipped with advanced weapons and protected by formidable shields. The Surya Sena leaders thanked Aric and Varun for their intervention, acknowledging them as divine agents who had secured their victory. However, sensing the disturbance their presence had caused in the fabric of time, Varun and Aric knew they had to leave. They feared that meddling with the past could have far-reaching consequences. Aric and Varun consulted a device that allowed them to manipulate time, and with a heavy heart, bid farewell to the ancient battlefield. As they disappeared from that era, a sense of relief and triumph washed over them. They had changed the course of history and ensured a swift end to a conflict that could have lasted for years. Back in their own time, the two soldiers were greeted by their fellow comrades, who marveled at their tale. Their mission, though unintended, had been a success. The effects of their actions rippled through time, shaping the ancient world in ways unimagined. Aric and Varun often pondered the consequences of their intervention. They had played a role in an epochal war, a war that was destined to be etched into legend. And though they couldn't predict the full impact of their actions, they hoped that the ancient land they had visited would remember them as two enigmatic saviors who appeared when they were